but this girl is like I mean, she's a woman, but so okay, so like she does like she's like some kind of like engineer or something with like mathematics or something like that. And she does it on like YouTube and barely makes any money, but then also does it on the hub and makes more money, but doing the math
No
like
way,
videos.
dude.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but I was like, I mean, sure, great, good for
Was
her.
Was she naked?
She had her bathing suit on.
Oh,
So
hey,
I mean, I didn't watch it, but that's like the screen grab I seen. Yeah.
yeah.
But I think on the YouTube one, it's like not. It's like business. Yeah. It looked like it from what I seen from the screenshot,
Hey, bro,
and I was like, I hope it is true. And honestly, too good for her for also double dipping those markets.
I mean, yeah, but like filming 2 different videos is crazy as hell.
Nah, she uses AI so that it covers her.
See, that would be the only appropriate use of AI in my book.
Yeah. I mean, because what if she like takes? It's like she puts on like a clothing and she uses the AI to re-put it back on her. It's just her clothing.
Yeah, I'm here for that. That's a smart use of AI. She's not taking work from nobody.
No, and she's teaching people math or whatever.
Mean, that's the best part.
Yeah,
we're live by the way.
All right, welcome back, folks, to episode 13 of Sports Talk. It's been a while. I just want to hit on Fever news, Unrivaled League stuff, and then Shohei's aura. So I guess first of all, the big news is there's a couple of games got rescheduled to bigger arenas, the ones in Chicago and the ones in Atlanta. And supposedly the Atlanta Dream owner was like, it was because of us. It wasn't because of Caitlin Clark. Promise me. Trust me.
Yeah, I think it's crazy to be like, it's even if it was a scheduling conflict, I would
the YMCA gym, dude. A scheduling conflict.
It's not, but like my thing is, I would still push. Say for some reason they have some city board meeting there where like that they would say, hey, that's more important to us than this basketball game. I would still push the narrative. It's because Caitlin Clark is so popular because it just drives more demand for the game. Like you saying that, like even if it is true, takes away from it, which I don't think it's true. I think it's solely because they want to sell more tickets. So
I got stats here. So last year, their 18 home games that didn't include the Fever had an average crowd of 3,500. Their 2 Fever games, 17,500 and 17,600.
Like, and I get it.
Move your games.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I know the numbers look crazy where it's like, oh, because those 2 games make up for 75% of their ticket sales for the season, probably. Mm-hmm. I didn't do the math, but that's what I'm going with the number.
Sounds solid.
But, like, it also does them a disservice because, like, that's the stadium they have. That's the amount of seating they have. Like, I'd be more like, hey, see, like, we can sell out crowds. Like, this is why the city and the league needs to get us a bigger stadium.
Yeah.
Like, but they're going about the wrong way. Like,
they can leverage the data that, like, hey, we need something for these women to play basketball, and it's just not a YMCA gym. Like, and
I'm not saying give them even like super like big if they can't like maintain it, but like get them a 7,000 to 10,000 seat stadium. Just like a little more like boost up. I'm not saying give them like 40, 50, 60, 70,000.
Yeah, give them a United Center. Fuck it.
Yeah, like
because United's the biggest one in the NBA, right?
I think so. Yeah, but that's because of Jordan though. Like But like,
I mean, that's awesome though that they're going to be playing that arena.
Yeah. But yeah, I think any team, like at this point, if I'm an NBA team, I am just bringing in the WNBA team into our facility and I'm expanding the facilities.
This is hot right now, dude. The W's hot.
Unless they strike.
Which I think is all cap.
Well, I think the issue is...
Where'd you hear this rumor, though? Let me say your source, dude.
Angel Reese's podcast. Like, what you want from me, dude? She said it. All right? DJ Carrington and Angel Reese on their podcast is where I heard
So
this.
You're saying because DJ said it, because obviously she's in those meetings,
Yeah.
And then the way Angel Reese interpreted it, she's like, "Oh, they're gonna."
So the thing is though, it could be also a everyone, like, they may not even strike. There could still be a lockout where the WNBA themselves like says no season because we're not paying you that much. So like if it's a strike if the players decide not to play, it's a lockout if the owners lock out the players from playing. I think so that's the thing. You have like two situations that could happen that would will result in the same thing. No WNBA season. I think that'd be the worst thing. I think that would legitimately kill the league. It would kill the league. So allegedly they're trying to leverage the Unrivaled thing, being like, see, TNT is willing to pay this, like, we're playing this, we're doing this, but the numbers are kind of down. And TNT also made a grab at Unrivaled because they're losing in the NBA. So, and apparently they're bleeding money as well. So like if you're looking at
TNT is?
Yeah, like everyone allegedly, because they're not bringing in enough viewerships, they're not bringing enough advertising dollars. The league just isn't as successful as they had hoped.
I mean, I don't know, because I mean, Unrivaled, the championship is literally right now, or the semifinal is right now.
Yeah,
they're playing single elimination games,
which I like that personally. I mean,
because the games are like, that's all you can play, right? It's like it's either this or you go home.
Yeah, like it's the March Madness style thing. I like bracket tournaments where it's, win or go home. I think especially with all the injuries they've had throughout the season, I think not adding more games, like letting them just finish out the season with what they have, is going to be great.
I mean, because the standings, obviously Lunar Owls 13-1. Then it's the Roses at second seed 8-6. The Laces 7-7, and the Divinal 5-9, Mist 5-9, and then Phantom 4-10. It's because fucking Sabrina was in France for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, she was too busy, and there's that viral clip of, I don't know, it looked like she was kind of getting bodied by that guy. I don't know. I'm not gonna say.
That's the new thing. That was in the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah. They met up with the local team, and
but
she got a little heated.
Yeah, she did. I think that's the issue though with like Unrivaled, because they're trying to be such a player first league or whatever. Like, bro, you can't do that. We need you here to promote this league. This is the first year. We need full force. We need everyone there. Like, even the players that ain't really playing or out with injuries, we need you promoting the league. We need you doing all this.
I mean, I feel like the only one that did that was Fee. Like, she went out there. She did her thing, dude.
She put her money where her mouth is. Like, she even played in the tournaments and actually went hard in the tournaments. Like, she, and she's constantly trying to bring players in and people in. But if for the league to be successful, they all have to do that. But I mean, they have the TV deal for 2 more years, so it's like not like the league's going anywhere. Like, they'll have at least the next 2 seasons. Unfortunately, I'd like to see what the numbers end up being, because I think they took some big dips. I think the championship game could get a little rise, which could help them, though.
I think it will, yeah. But yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens. I think obviously the Lunar Owls, the script is going to be like they're going to have to win, right?
Yeah.
Because Fee won the 1v1 tournament, so now they got to win the whole thing.
Yeah,
and they got a hootie hoo,
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I feel like they might need to expand those rosters. There probably needs to be some rule changes.
I mean, they added a bunch of like relief players. It's just not enough.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, I mean, I wonder what came, like, I did not expect this to be full court 3-on-3 basketball. That was the biggest thing.
That was cool though, And dude, I feel like the people that actually played in this though, they're going to be ready for the W season.
Yeah, I guess it depends.
The starters, at least.
yeah. It's real physical too. Like, I think if you're
exactly.
That could help, especially if you're a player that doesn't have a lot of physicality to you and you play in this league. I think it could help you out. Kaylin next year with her big biceps is going to be bodying people in Unrivaled.
Bro, she's juicing. She has to be, right?
I'm not spreading that rumor because I don't care if she is.
JK, dude. JK. Or you can come on this podcast, Caitlin, and let us know, dude, if you're juicing or not.
Yeah, let us know.
Tell that motherfucker, bro. Tell her.
And then the Shohei aura, dude. Tell him the big news, Jaime.
So Shohei's gonna be in Fortnite. So he's gonna be the first MLB skin. He's getting a Shohei in like his Dodgers uniform, and he's also getting like a samurai Shohei one. There's a Japanese series coming out. MLB The Show just came out. Everything all the time. Shohei.
So who's on the cover? Who's on the cover of this year?
It's a 3 people cover actually. So it is. Yeah, I don't know. Paul Skeens, Livy Dunn's boyfriend, Ellie De La Cruz, who's like just a really electric player, and Gunnar Henderson, who's just another good young player. But yeah, they changed like the Road to the Show mode where it's like you can go through straight to the pros, you can go through college, you can play through high school, and which was the way those guys came up to the league. So that's why they did it.
Okay.
People.
It's tied in.
Yeah. And they're
kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Shohei, they have the Tokyo series where, I mean, him and there's 2 other Japanese players, and then plus there's other like Japanese Americans on the team.
I saw the Cubs won their game, and they played Go Cubs Go.
Yeah.
In Japan, yeah.
Because both of them are there, and they played other like MPB teams, I think. So it's other Japanese Pro League teams. Because they have 2-star Japanese players too, in Shoto Imanaga and then Seiya Suzuki. So like you got the 5 biggest Japanese players playing in this series. They even have special trading cards right now for like specifically that Japanese series. You only get them in Japan, or like New York had a thing where you could get them as well.
Yeah, like a pop-up, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they said the Japanese market brought in like $200 million or something.
Jeez.
And I want to say they said Shohei already has brought in last season alone like $600 million of revenue. And his contract is $700 million, but like literally in year 1, they've already pretty much got that money back.
Paid itself off. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, because like they're literally during the World Series, we're playing like Japanese people, companies were like, oh hey, for when the games are streamed in Japan, play my ads. Normally they don't waste their time playing ads, but they're paying for ads in Japan and also in America, like because they just
because Japanese viewers are tuning in to watch Shohei.
Yeah,
dude, his aura's unmatched, man.
Dude, it's unmatched, dude.
And some people say he's not shit for going to the Dodgers. I'm not gonna say who, but it's a mutual friend we got. He says he's not shit for going to the Dodgers. A coward goes to the Dodgers. A real man would go to St. Louis.
Yeah, and you know what St. Louis did with their 2-star players? They both got old. They didn't win shit. All right. And now their 1-star player they did get. You want to know what team he just went to? The New York Yankees. All right.
Oh shit! So, this other team that's like shit.
Yeah. So
comment down below. Comment down below how you feel about the Dodgers and New York Yankees and how they're spending millions on their players. Let us know. That's it for this week, folks.